This is Minister Robert Lee Williams from Prophetic Information Ministries with a prophecy alert. Today is October the 3rd, 2016. We blow the trumpet, the shofar, around the world, informing you with prophetic news and bringing God's miracle ministry to the world. Well, like I said, I have a prophecy alert. A prophecy alert. U.S. suspends talks with Russia on ending Syrian conflict as White House says nothing more to talk about. Announcement signals further deterioration in U.S. and Russia ties. This is not good. We don't need this. The diplomats chill between the United States and Russia. Depends dramatically on the U.S. suspended dialogue between them on ending the war in Syria. By summarily shutting down lines of communications, the U.S. was carrying out a threat it first issued a week ago when it accused Moscow of violating the terms of the ceasefire agreement for the country that has been hammered out just weeks earlier. The decision was confirmed by the U.S. State Department. It leaves the U.S. with safe options as misery in Syria, and particularly for the residents of the city of Aleppo, continues unabated. It is also an admission of further for U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry, who negotiated the deal with the Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, earlier last month to end hostilities, only to see it fall apart almost immediately. He had put off carrying out the threat to ending dialogue for most of last as he made several attempts to salvage the ceasefire in the telephone talks with Mr. Lavrov. The U.S. has bluntly blamed Russia for the agreement's dismiss, accusing it of resuming the bombing on rebel-held parts of Aleppo in direct violation of its provisions, as alongside the forces of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The U.S. also accuses Russia of being responsible for an airstrike on a humanitarian convoy last month that killed 20 people. Both Russians and Syrian detained denied the charges. The White House spokesman, Josh Earnest, said patience had run out with Russia. It was clear that there is nothing more the United States and Russia to talk about with regards to stopping the ongoing violence in Syria, and that is unfortunate, he told reports in Washington. Almost 250,000 civilians remain trapped in the besieged part of Aleppo, including 100,000 children. Only 35 doctors are believed to be still in the area to assist the wounded and medical supplies, the UN had said, are running out. There are much more to this story. I would encourage you to go to my website at Prophetic Information Ministries. You can click on and read the whole story for yourself, but this is not good when the United States and Russia suspends their talks about Russia. and Syria. This is not good when talks break down. Terrible things could happen then. You know, this world is getting worse and worse every day, and I don't like what I'm seeing out there. I just don't like it. But I thought I needed to get this information out to you so you can study this more on yourselves. But as soon as we get more news stories on this and other news that relate to Bible prophecy, I will get this right out to you. I'm going to be doing another video right after this. I had a dream about heaven, and I think it'd be very beneficial if you heard this dream. So go to the next video after this. But again, this is Minister Robert Lee Williams from Prophetic Information Ministries. Thank you for tuning in. Please tell your friends and family about this video and about the website, propheticinformationministries.com. Until next time, this is Minister Robert Lee Williams. God bless you, and I would encourage you to getting close to Jesus right away.